Hi everyone, my name is Bakasari Gawajaksono. My student number is 151241046.
So, hello everyone, my name is Del Shafir Marcos Alter, and my study number is 1512410 and 6.
Hello, my name is Fitri Madani and my student number 151241038.
Hello everyone, my name is Lydia Berliana Plani Parayo and my student number is 151241089.
So, everyone, the first one is what is definition of IoT? According to Shafir 2025, the Internet of Things or IoT is a modern innovation that allows constant connectivity between smart devices, enabling automation and increased efficiency in human activities. The next one is the Internet refers to global system connecting millions of users via the TCP or IP protocol. In IoT, devices like RFID are uniquely addressed, enabling them to communicate, interact with their environment, and work together towards specific objectives. The next is IoT enables device connectivity in pharmaceutical manufacturing to monitor key factors like temperature, humidity, ensuring product quality and safety. According to Garcia et al. 2010 and Quirat et al. 2010, although the pharmaceutical industry is still in the early stage of adopting IoT, smart device and machine-to-machine communication are increasingly being used to digitize process and data. IoT is transforming traditional practice in drug manufacturing and distribution by improving the quality, productivity, and cost efficiency. It also helps meet stakeholder expectations for drug effectiveness. Applications like smart packaging, connected equipment, and sample life cycle management are particularly valuable. IoT enhances visibility in manufacturing operation, enabling better decision making, improved batch scheduling, and compliance with GMP standards.
And now I'm going to talk about the examples of IoT in pharmacy. The first one is smart pill dispensers. Smart pill dispensers is a technology that can help patients schedule their medication needs automatically while monitoring the patient's medication use. This technology is widely used in the elderly. There are circumstances where the aged people cannot arrange the medicines on their own. So this technology aims to ensure patients' compliance in consuming the given medications and continuous monitoring by the caregivers. To understand more about the impacts and functionality of this technology, let's take a closer look at how smart pill dispenser works and the outcomes it delivers. So how this technology works? The dispensers can light up and rings a bell when it is time to take the medication. And the user can pressing the dispense button so that medications are automatically dispensed from the medication dispensing tray or MDT. And this technology can be connected to mobile apps or platforms, allowing the caregivers or family members to monitor adherence remotely. And also, this device can save the patient's medication schedule and record the last time the medication was consumed. Now that we have seen how the technology works, let's move on to the observed outcomes. Smart pill dispensers can improve medication adherence. This technology prevents overdosing, misdosing, and underdosing. And the next one is high degree of manageability, and also smart pill dispensers can reduce management costs and efforts. Medication management has been taken over by this technology and giving caregivers support. And the next one is the user can have better health outcomes, that consistent medication intake can lead to more stable health condition. And the last one is data insights through the data that has been recorded by this technology. The next one is RFID in drug inventory and restocking. RFID, or radio frequency identification, is a technology that can manage the storage and tracking of medications in pharmacies, hospitals, or warehouses. This technology uses small electronic tags attached to the drug package. And how this technology works? First, medication needs to be RFID tagged. Drug information must be associated on the tag and double-checked to ensure accuracy. The next one is RFID readers. These readers are set up in the storage that can automatically scan RFID tags without the need for direct line of sight. This technology is working in real time that can make it easier and faster to determine what drugs may be need to be restocked or removed due to expiration. RFID also can automatic alerts and restocking. The system can automatically trigger alerts for low stock levels. And now let's move on to the observed outcomes. RFID can improve medication safety and accuracy, and RFID enables accurate real-time visibility. RFID also can improve patient safety, and the next one is time efficiency. Faster restocking process so the staff can spend less time on manual counting and record keeping. And the last one is enhanced drug security by the movement of drugs that can be tracked.
Next, positive impact of IoT in healthcare. For the first, save time and increase efficiency. The use of technology in patient care has changed the way healthcare is delivered. Before technology was widely implemented, nurses relied heavily on their five senses to monitor patient status. Over time, the nurse sensory abilities have been replaced by the use of technology to monitor and detect changes in a patient's physical condition. And the second, technology for calling patient remotely or call light technology. Call light technology allows patients to easily call a nurse remotely. This technology increases patient comfort and ensures that nurse can respond immediately to patient needs without having to be near them. And the third, nurse can access information about patient illness and validate them more quickly and accurately. Electronic medical records integrate with IoT facilitate quick and accurate access to patient histories, enabling better informed clinical decision and minimizing error in treatment. And negative impact of IoT in healthcare. For the first, personal data leak. Many IoT devices in the medical world rely on web servers and cloud technology to store patient data. However, this web server and application can be vulnerable point for a cyber attack. If a patient's personal data falls into the wrong hands, it can result in financial loss and even threaten the safety and security of patient. And the second, change in nursing practice and competence in using the technology itself. Nurses who are not properly trained in using technology in healthcare can lead to dangerous situations. Patient safety can be compromised if nurses do not know how to use the equipment properly. And the third, the use of IoT technology increases the workload due to increasing number of calls to the nurse station. Just as video camera technology to monitor the condition of neonates in the NICU is considered to increase the workload of nurse because calls to the nurse station are increasing. Parents often make calls to the nurse station because of connectivity problem, infant position, camera position, or when the baby looks uncomfortable. Next, ethical and legal use of IoT in healthcare. Warren and Brennan's opinion in their work entitled The Right to Privacy said that privacy is the right to enjoy life and the right to respect feelings and took. Furthermore, Article 296 Undang-Undang Republik Indonesia Number 17 of 2023 concerning health said that medical record must be stored and that confidentiality must be protected by medical personnel, health workers, and leaders of healthcare facilities. Legal responsibility in the event of a system failure in IoT or misuse of patient data is still said to be unclear, so it requires a comprehensive study to examine who can be held legally accountable. In the laws and regulations related to health service, sanctions have been clearly stated for anyone who misuses patient data, but because the birth of IoT as a result of the development of information technology, it becomes a challenge. What if there is a legal problem and get a prescription that can be considered fair to the parties if they feel disadvantaged in the future? In this case, of course, it is a new task for the government to provide security guarantees for the implementation and security of IoT in the health sector, considering that the data is very sensitive as in the Undang-Undang Dasar Negara Republik Indonesia of 1945 in Article 28 G. Paragraph 1, which states that everyone has the right to protection of themselves, their families, honor, dignity, and property under their control, and has the right to a sense of security and protection from the threat of fear to do or not do something that is a basic human right.
And the last one is conclusion and recommendation. In conclusion, the Internet of Things or IoT in pharmacy enhances efficiency and safety by connecting devices to monitor critical parameters like temperature and humidity in drug monitoring, manufacturing, and ensuring compliance with quality standards. There are so many applications such as smart pill dispensers and RFID systems, while IoT offers benefits like remote monitoring and data-driven insights. Challenges such as data security and workforce adaptation must be addressed. And for recommendation, future advancement should focus on stronger cybersecurity, regulatory clarity, AI integration, and patient-centric solutions to maximize IoT's potential in transforming pharmacy operations and healthcare outcomes. And this is our references. This is the second page. And this is the last page of the references. I think that's all from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.